Samsung seems to be ready to give us what seems to be a more expensive Galaxy S25 series. Nothing might not be necessarily known for flagships, but rumors claim this is about to change. OnePlus and Oppo both seem ready to bring a new foldable that looks to make everybody look bad. TikTok is reportedly working on a backup plan that even involves Elon Musk in case it gets banned. And yes, it seems ChatGPT continues in its path to build a product that competes with Google head-on. I'm Jaime Rivera. We've got 5 topics today, and trust me, I did everything to make this video as brief and concise as possible. This is Tech Briefing. The official news today begin with ChatGPT and how it continues to evolve into products you know, but sort of better. OpenAI has launched a new tasks beta feature in ChatGPT, enabling users to set reminders for various activities. The feature supports both one-time reminders and recurring actions, but what makes it special is that it can be created using conventional language. I know, I'm always annoyed at how Siri or the Google Assistant require precise language to do anything. In addition, ChatGPT can now handle tasks such as sending a weekly global news briefing, providing a daily 15-minute workout, setting reminders for language practice, delivering a daily joke, creating even meal plans, and notifying users about upcoming events like birthdays. That said, right now this feature is not for everyone. Reminders can be set directly in the chat or through the task page in the profile menu, but the feature requires subscribers to select 4O with scheduled task model. Yep, you guessed it. Currently the feature is rolling out in beta for Plus, Pro, and Team subscribers only. If you have a free version, you're gonna have to wait, but I'm curious to know what you think about this feature in the comments. Now let's switch to nothing, and seriously, no pun intended. It seems the company is working on something bigger than ever when it comes to its track record. A leaked internal email from Carl Pei, shared by Evan Blass, has confirmed that there is a Nothing Phone 3 in the works and will probably be the company's first flagship. The email outlines Nothing's plan for 2025, describing Phone 3 as a landmark smartphone scheduled for Q1. Apparently, this new flagship will introduce breakthrough innovations in the user interface and will also mark the debut of AI-powered features in Nothing's lineup. Obviously, the biggest question is what things will it improve, as this isn't the first time that the company has done a sort of flagship, as we saw with Phone 2. Carl Pei revealed that Nothing will expand its camera hardware and software development teams by 50%, which, yes, should totally help with camera quality, as we've known companies like OnePlus struggling to give us good photos for years, even with great hardware, simply because they had small teams on this. And what's interesting, though, is that apparently the company is working on bringing these developments to benefit even older devices. Now, in addition to the flagship Phone 3, Nothing is rumored to release 2 other smartphones in 2025. The Nothing Phone 3A, which will be the affordable option powered by the Snapdragon 7S Gen 3, while the Phone 3A Plus is expected to offer additional features compared to the standard 3A. Let me know what you think about Nothing phones in the comments. And since we already started speaking of OnePlus, how about if we switch to that, as we've got some major rumors regarding the OnePlus Open 2 and obviously the Oppo Find N5. When the current variant launched in 2023, the OnePlus Open made a ton of headlines given how much thinner and lighter and affordable it was. So much so that I'm actually using the Apex edition even today. Reports have the upcoming sequel being set to break new ground. In a post on Weibo, Pete Lau confirmed that the Oppo Find N5 will be the world's thinnest folding flagship, and yes, this is the basis for the next OnePlus Open. He even shared an image comparing the device's thinness to a pencil, showcasing its sleek design when unfolded. Now, currently, the record for the thinnest foldable is held by the Honor Magic V3, which launched recently, and measures 9.2mm when closed and 4.4mm when open. The Find N5 is expected to surpass this, making it irresistible for anyone that wants a flagship phone experience that can become a tablet. Obviously, yes, the question is if all these features will be shared with the OnePlus Open 2. It's pretty common that Oppo and OnePlus devices do not, but the Open was the exception 2 years ago. At a time when the Z Fold 6 is lagging behind the design innovation and the Pixel 9 Pro Fold is still gaining traction, you gotta admit this would be a great move for OnePlus. Heck, reports even call for a larger 6,000 mAh battery, so now I'm only curious as to what the price tag will be. Let me know how much you'd be willing to pay for a phone like this in the comments. Now let's talk about TikTok, as it seems the drama continues. Chinese officials are reportedly thinking about a backup plan for TikTok, as it seems pretty unlikely that it won't get banned by the United States. Reports suggest that China might allow ByteDance, TikTok's parent company, to sell the application, which, yes, is something that had previously been ruled out. An interesting twist is that we hear there are talks with Elon Musk, who, sure, is known for connections with both China and Donald Trump. Apparently, he could play a role in this deal, either as a buyer or a broker, though, of course, there's a lot to consider when it comes to ethics in the matter. Musk is already in trouble with the government for how he forced his hand on Twitter with that acquisition. It's clear that Musk has both the financial power and the experience given how things have gone for X, in addition with deals he's done with Chinese authorities in the past with Tesla. Now, the problem is whether his plan would be to merge TikTok with X, which is hard to predict, but I'd be the first to remind everyone of how even Microsoft stopped doing this, given how companies have thrived better independently than merging with one another. Some have even mentioned the potential joint venture that would keep some control in the hands of ByteDance, but that's still also hard to predict. Heck, we even have heard that TikTok could serve as a sort of a bargaining tool between the United States and China relations, given all the campaign promises of high tariffs between both countries. We also hear that TikTok is telling employees that regardless of the ban, their jobs and offices are secure in the United States, which, yes, makes anyone wonder if the application will still be working through a VPN after the ban? Let me know what you think about Musk buying TikTok in the comments. And finally, for the hottest news today, let's talk about Samsung, because things keep getting hot and, again, more controversial as we get to the home stretch. Obviously, as we get closer, we get to see more data on the possible final design. Fresh new images have just emerged on the visuals of all three Galaxy S25 variants, and subtleties continue to become clear. The Galaxy S25 and S25 Plus are shown in a sleek dark blue color, which extends to the camera ring, marking a fresh design detail, though kind of confusing, as previous reports mentioned black rings as we got with the Z Fold 6. Meanwhile, the Galaxy S25 Ultra highlights its curved corners, the familiar camera module, and the S Pen tucked in the corner, along with a display showing minimal bezels. We also got a sneak peek of One UI 7 and some promotional images. Those of you rocking the Galaxy S24 should already have some version of it in some regions, at least in beta, but clearly the focus is on that Now bar, which is known as an ergonomic approach to Apple's Dynamic Island. Here we see the Now Brief, which is an upcoming tool Samsung teased recently and clearly aims to consolidate your plans for the day on a single spot. Now, probably the most controversial part here is pricing, as it seems it will increase. Earlier European retailer listings hinted to a potential bump, but then these were unusual figures that didn't really match typical pricing patterns. The problem is that a new report from Korea confirms a slight price hike for the domestic market due to rising component cost and exchange rate issues. And then notably, Samsung's global use, hopefully, of the Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset is apparently also contributing and driving up manufacturing costs. And listen, I know this is focused on Korea, but reports claim that if it happens globally, Samsung will focus on the S24 FE and its A series for price sensitive customers, which, yeah, are totally not the same. In today's question, let us know, would you be willing to pay more for your pick of the Galaxy S25, and if so, how much? Because in my case, listen, it wouldn't be the first time that devices like the Ultra are astronomically more expensive than everything else, but I'm just hoping it warrants the bump with more than just the chip. That's just me, though. Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion. Friends, again, Tech Briefing is a work in progress, and for us to continue into the next phase, we need your support. But this is the good kind of support where all we ask is for you to like, subscribe, comment, as we love debates, we love a good conversation in the comments, and tell your friends that I've started a new channel. Also, follow me on social media, as that's also a huge support. Tech Briefing alone is the work of 3 people, so we really hope you like what you see. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.